But we're doing a Paper Mario stream today because I played the game. So let's put Paper Mario here. And I got mad at it, so we're gonna talk about it because it's not a very good game. Where do we start? What do you think we should talk about first? Story, combat, or exploration?
Wait, what are we? Oh,
We
Paper
have
Mario.
Yeah, we're talking about
How
Paper
many Paper
Mario.
Marios have you played?
I've played I've played most of 64, The Thousand Year Door, Sticker Star. I've seen all of Color Splash, and I've played Origami King.
All right, and I've played 1/4 of the original Paper Mario.
Yeah,
Oh wait, I played the
sorry.
one on the Wii.
Yeah, Super Paper Mario. Yeah, that's like the weirdest one in the series.
Yeah, it wasn't really anything like
Yeah, well, that's the game that
the.
caused the downfall of Paper Mario. So you got
So basically, you got the credentials.
enough,
All right.
and all I'm gonna say is, just because it's Thousand Year Door, it's immediately bad. Clearly, that's just fact there.
What?
Exactly.
It's a
It's just
thousand years door.
no, it should have been. It's
Oh,
not, and so it's bad.
that's true.
That is very true. I love going into the comment section and just seeing how mad people are that it's not Thousand Year Door.
What does that even mean?
Well, because Thousand Year Door is the best game in the series by far.
So what do they want?
They want that game again.
Oh, I just republished HD version,
Not even that. They just want
4K.
they just want the gameplay back from that game, and the story and the characters.
What does that even mean though?
All right. Well, let's start with
Where'd that
the
noise come
story.
from?
I don't know, something. My stream's probably dying on you or something.
Uh-huh.
So the story, there really isn't one. Like,
What?
I'll give you a gist of what happens. So Mario and Luigi, they're riding in Luigi's go-kart, and they're going to the castle because there's an origami festival. Here they are. They're going for a ride. And they get to the town, and it's empty. And they go into the castle, and Peach is a refolded origami figure and basically is part of the hive mind now. And there's this guy. He's an edgy origami dude. He kind of looks like this. He's got like a crown. And he's trying to turn the whole world into origami. And that's his whole gist. So he
Yeah.
steals the castle, and he covers it in like rainbow streamer type things. And
Okay.
you need to get into the castle. So you got to go around destroying the 5 streamers. And you're teamed up with his sister. Wow, that's a drawing. Yeah, there we go. You teamed up with her sister, and you got to go destroy the 5 streamers to get into the castle. And there's the plot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. For the next 25 hours, that's your plot.
Well, what do you want? Like,
Like a little more than that. It's not
wait,
her.
what? 20 hours?
I think it's 25. It probably took me 25 hours to beat the game.
Oh my god.
And here's what I'll say: for the first 60% of the game, I'd say I was having fun. Like, I would say, yeah, for the first 60% of the game, I would honestly say it's like honestly probably almost the best Paper Mario game. But
Whoa.
then, but then that last like 30% makes it the worst, which is really impressive. And almost all of that has to do with the battle system. Like the story is whatever for the most part. 'Cause these games are good at like situations more than stories usually. in the more modern games. Like they'll make little stories in the main story that you just follow for a bit, and that's fine. But the combat is where it all falls apart. So we're gonna go over all the combat styles here real quick. So the original combat style from like the first two games, you know that one a little bit, just classic turn-based combat type thing. You got the hammer,
Yeah.
you got the jump, and then you get partners, right? And they have their own moves.
Yeah. And then you run
And then
away.
and then you find like badges and stuff, and you equip those to make your character interesting.
Oh yeah,
And that was
classics.
that was the first two games, and that's a really good combat system. That's like, yeah. And then the third game comes out, and that's just a 2D platformer, right?
Banger.
That was. Have you played that recently? It's the floatiest platformer you've ever played in your life. Like,
Well,
it's not good.
how does it compare to Madagascar 2 on the Wii?
Probably worse than that.
That's playing Madagascar 2 on the Wii, but just getting really angry because the nunchuck keeps disconnecting. That's what.
There you go. That's what it's like to play through the game. But yeah, no, it's not great. The Super Paper Mario is only liked because of its story. That's the only thing that keeps it from being a bad game.
It's a good story.
It's a pretty
Yeah,
hard
that's
story,
what I
I'd say.
liked.
I thought you didn't beat it. Or no, that was 64 you didn't beat.
Yeah, that game's too long.
That game's like the shortest in the series.
So what you're saying is I can beat it?
Yeah.
Really, it's the shortest?
In the series. Actually, no. Super is actually the shortest. Yeah, Super would be the shortest.
You know what game I did beat though?
What?
Wario Shake It.
Well, that's a good game, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, is it?
I've heard it's a pretty good game.
Wait, okay. That's the one where you break blocks by shaking, right?
Yeah. Doesn't that game have like full like hand-drawn animation for it? Or is it? Am I thinking of a different Wario game?
That could be the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It has some drawings.
Probably. But yeah. So people like Super Paper Mario more now, but when it came out, people really didn't like it. They thought it was a bad game, and for some reason, this is the moment where they decide, all right, so no story. There's no more story in the game. We're gonna get rid of that. People didn't like that game, and that game was heavy story, so no story.
That's smart.
People didn't like the platforming stuff, so it's no longer an RPG. So we're getting rid of all the turn-based combat.
What?
And people were upset about the weird, blocky, not interesting-looking characters. So we're just gonna get rid of all characters and partners. There we go. And welcome to Sticker Star. The most vanilla game you've ever played. It's literally just a Mario game with dialogue that stretches it out for 20 hours. That's uninteresting. And gameplay that's no one enjoys.
Well, but there's, you gotta collect the stickers though.
Yeah, so here's how the gameplay looks.
People do that in real life.
You'll find stickers laying around the world, alright? You'll find stickers and you'll find coins laying around the world, right? And you collect them. And your stickers go into like your little sticker book. And they'll just like fill up your sticker book like this, you have a bunch of different stickers. And then when you run into an enemy, you'll fight using these stickers. But stickers are one-time use items, so as soon as you use it, it's gone forever. And your reward for killing enemies is just more coin. But you don't need coins if you never fight enemies, because you'll just have your stickers. Because coins only uses to buy more stickers. So why fight enemies? So there goes all the combat in the game. And then the bosses are ridiculously hard unless you have a single sticker that is built to completely destroy them. And the game doesn't tell you what the sticker is, like, at all, before you go into the fight. Like, you're somehow supposed to know when you go into fight this big pokey in a temple that you're supposed to bring a baseball bat with you in order to knock all his chunks off. Good luck figuring that out before you go into the boss fight. And then a lot of the puzzles are really obscure and require you to go online to look up the answers. And yeah. So yeah, no reason to fight. There's one unique character in the whole game, and it's a crown. It's literally just a crown with eyes on it. This is the one unique character in the game. There you go. That's all you get.
Not bad.
Everything else is just Toad. Not interesting. Just Toad. Like even this game, like there's no interesting looking Toads. It's just Toad. Dog's barking. Hot tub man here.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Dog. Debbie.
Dog.
Classic.
But yeah, so that's that game. People didn't like it.
Wait, that's all Sticker Star?
Yeah. Well, the plot is we're at a festival and they're celebrating stickers for some reason. Bowser touches the sticker. It sends 5 stickers around the world, and you gotta go get them all so you can beat Bowser.
I can see that.
That's the entire plot. Remember when we were fighting Remember when we were fighting a shadow demon and Nazis in a 1,000-Year Door? That was pretty
There's
good.
Nazis?
There's basically an entire team of Nazis in 1,000-Year Door.
Yeah, I feel like the story was pretty complex.
I like when you have to find an army general to shoot you into the moon in that game. That's pretty good. And then you go to the moon.
Nobody liked that though in the Wii version, so
No.
they're
Exactly.
past story.
Yeah, no one likes the story, even though the story was the only thing people liked in Super Paper Mario. Alright, and then here, let me just get rid of this page, we need more space.
No.
Bye, Mario. Alright, so then after that, Color Splash comes out. And in general, it's infinitely better than Sticker Star. It's the same combat, but they've improved it a little bit. Now there is some reason to fight enemies. Because when you beat an enemy, you get scraps, like hammer scraps. That's what they're called. And when you get enough of those, you'll level up your hammer, and it'll give you more paint, which you need to like fill in spots in the world. Because in that game, Bowser accidentally jumps into a pool of paint, possesses himself, and then just goes around nuking the world. He's literally just making nukes and bombing the world with paint, which is surprisingly funny. Also, for some reason, at this point, like at this game right here, Paper Mario becomes like a pseudo-horror genre. Like, there's a lot of possession themes in the Paper Mario series at this point. And, like, nuclear wasteland type area.
Well,
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
You get your one unique character again. It's a paint bucket this time.
Ooh.
Luckily, this is one of the better characters ever made in a Paper Mario game. So you know.
It is.
Yeah, this is a good character. Like the Crown, no one likes the Crown. The Crown is terrible because she just like nags at you the whole game.
You just don't like it when the text bubble comes up and it goes, "Come on, help me out, Mario."
Pretty well, because
that's what people don't like.
This guy just likes making wisecracks. She's just like, wow, you're just bad.
So people don't like the character.
No one likes this character. This character's bad. This character's good. This character's good. People like this character.
You don't like the Crown because she's
because she's annoying. She's not funny.
Well, you could call her
No.
Okay.
Bro, we gotta keep this show PG.
Oh, just like Arlo.
Oh yeah.
So it could be like Sesame Street. When's Arlo's vid coming out?
I think he already made one, didn't he?
I think I am subscribed to Arlo.
Why are you subscribed to Arlo? Just stop it already.
What, are you not subbed to Arlo?
No. I don't think I've watched an Arlo video in like over a year.
He likes Nintendo.
He really likes Nintendo. He really wants to suck that Nintendo dick.
Then he goes, "Why I'm disappointed with the new Paper Mario game." You go, "All right."
Yeah, alright. I'm sure it's only because it's not Thousand Year Door, and that's it. Alright.
The glory days.
Yeah. I guess that's another thing I should bring up about these games is they stopped being about the story and they were a lot more about being paper.
Yes.
Like these first three games were a Mario story with paper as the aesthetic. These games are about paper and arts and crafts. Like you get stickers, you have paint, and then you have origami. Like
It
each
makes
game's
sense,
about
though.
something. It does. It's not even bad. Like I don't think it's that bad.
It's sort of weird that it was just like, wait, why are they paper? Just cause?
Yeah.
It's cool.
I mean, it was just the aesthetic originally. It was like it wasn't even Paper Mario. It was called Mario Story back in the day.
Really?
Like in Japan, Japan.
What?
The first two games were called Mario Story. They're only
Why
called
is-
Paper Mario in English places.
And then they just explain that he's flat because.
It really was just meant to be like a storybook aesthetic.
Oh.
That's all it was meant to be. And then they kind of dropped that at this point. It's just paper.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense because when you call it Paper Mario, you're like, so they're gonna do something with it being paper, then, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they definitely do that. These games are like, especially these last two newest games, they're gorgeous looking, dude. Like they really make that paper aesthetic work. If anything, even if you just want to look at the pretty pictures for a little bit, they're kind of worth it for that. But this game, the combat is near identical to Sticker Star, but with a few key differences. One, instead of stickers, you have cards. You can hold 99 cards, basically. In the original, in like Sticker Star, you had like sheets like this, and stronger stickers were bigger in size, so they would take up more of your page. So you had to decide how many big stickers you wanted over like little stickers like this that would help you out in combat. Now they're all the same size, and stickers can have like 5 jumps on them. Like you can have like a sticker like this, and you'll jump like 5 times in a row with just one card, which kind of breaks the game a little bit because it makes things infinitely easy. Like you can just play this and you'll kill everything. Because your weakest jump card can still kill enemies at the end of the game in like one hit. Like you never need stronger attacks than this.
Sticker.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Generally, they definitely toned the difficulty down in this game compared to Sticker Star even. Another thing is, for some reason, they gave up on small numbers in this game. Because the one thing about Paper Mario always was that attacks did like minimal damage and enemies had like small health bars, right? And that was good because it lets you like plan out your turns more effectively. Because you knew like I can do like 6 damage this turn doing this set, and the enemy has 12 health or something like that, so you can calculate how you should take your turns or something. But now enemies don't have a health bar, and your attacks don't say how much damage they do, and you have 200 health at the end of the game. It's like, why? Why'd you change this? This was probably the biggest dumb change in the game. Was this? Like, why? Why'd you get rid of like what kind of made Paper Mario unique in combat sense?
But, then, I went to Arlo's channel here.
Oh no, we're back on Arlo. Yeah.
Let's talk about the disturbing Origami King interview.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm gonna actually get to that.
Oh, okay.
Worry,
That's good. I was almost just gonna stop this and go watch that because.
No worries, we'll get on to that. It's pretty bad actually.
He's so many Paper Mario videos.
He does. He's a little crazy. He likes Paper Mario. I went on. I went on Twitch and I was watching this guy who streamed the game for like 10 hours straight, and by the end I'm just like, go to bed, dude. You're not even enjoying yourself anymore. Like every situation, he's like, oh, this is so stupid. What is going on? But just take a nap. Like eat some food. Stop being mad about a children's game that you're playing. I say as I'm making like an hour and a half long video about Paper Mario.
But there's a level of just like
They're like so unironically pissed off at the game the whole way through, and it's like, oh, another boring boss enemy. I'm like, that's the best boss in the game. What are you talking about?
Just
Anyway,
live streaming it, getting really mad.
Live streaming yourself getting depressed from a children's game. Fun times. What was I talking about again? I was talking about the health thing and okay. One more thing that like has popped up in these last two games is something called thing cards. I kind of mentioned it there before with the baseball bat, but they're basically real world items that you like turn into items. So like it would be like a fan, a giant fan, and that's an item that you would use in combat, or like a fire extinguisher or something like that, right? And they're basically just board wipes. Not that you need them, because everything else board wipes too, but you play them and you'll just clear the board. But the other issue with them is that you need them to be bosses in these two games. More so in Color Splash, actually. You can beat all bosses in Sticker Star without the thing items. You'll just get yelled at by your partner for not using them. But in Color Splash, you physically can't beat the bosses without them. Like you'll just game over instantly.
Wait, what? There's
like,
these are in every game?
Just these two last ones.
Oh.
Yeah, the originals didn't have them. So like, let's go over a fight in Color Splash here. So you'll be fighting the boss like normal, like wiping the floor with them. In like 2 turns, they're like down to like a quarter of their health left. And at that point, your damage caps and you can't do any more. And they'll be like, all right, here we go. I'm doing my super move. And then you got a turn to figure out what you're supposed to do to counter the move. If you don't, you're dead. You'll just die. There's nothing you can do to counter it. Like,
okay.
like this one, they put a ring around you, and you have to stand here. The solution is you make a photocopy of yourself, so it grabs this one. But if you don't, it grabs you, and then does, I think, like 900 damage. And then that's just it. Which is not fun. No one liked that. It's boring, because in like the second, in a Color Splash, they blatantly tell you what you need during the boss fight. Like, this character makes like 20 camera references during the fight.
Camera?
Like, now it's not. Yeah, like you use a camera and then it takes a photo of you, and then they attack that. But it's like, well, now I know what the solution is, but I didn't know beforehand, so I'm gonna die, and then I'll go back and I'll wipe the floor with you because you can't do anything after that. Because once you use the item against them, they're basically dead. Like, they'll die in 1 turn. The only fight that like circumvents this is the final boss, and that's true. And which is, there's no thing item in the final boss. It's just you have to kill them in 10 turns, or else you'll lose. And the more damage you do to them, the harder the attack they're going to hit you back with, and the harder it is to block it. And if you don't block it, they get all the health back from that turn. So it's actually a really good final boss, even though it's just Bowser again. But that's like the only good boss probably that like is actually difficult in these two games. Yeah. And with that, we're finally at Origami King.
So, beast of the game.
Oh, it is, man. It's to a fault. Alright, Origami King. So, they've changed the combat again at this point. Now, it's a puzzle game with RPG elements to it, basically. I don't know if you've seen anything about the combat. Like, at all.
No, I didn't even know this game was coming out.
Okay, so basically what happens when you enter combat, you'll stand in the center of this ring. Okay, there you are. And there'll be like rings like this around the board. I think it's 4 rings like this. Okay, ignore my drawing, but you know what I'm going for here. And then it'll be like cut up into chunks like this. And enemies will be kind of strewn about them. They'll be like here, something like this, right? And your goal is you have to line all the enemies up in either a 2x2 grid or a straight 1x4 line. Those are your only options. And if you manage to line them all up, you win. You win the combat encounter as long as you have up-to-date weapons. You win. And if you don't, you'll just have to fight for another turn. The main issue with this combat system is, once again, there's no experience again. It's just back to just coins. So again, the question, why do I fight if I don't need the coins? Because I'm not using my items to fight the enemy. Comes up. But the other issue with this game is how long combat encounters take. Like, in the original, in like Sticker Star and Color Splash, combat encounters take 30 seconds to a minute at most, usually. In this game, most combat encounters take 3 minutes, roughly. And by the end of the game, probably closer to 5 almost, per encounter. Which is the main reason that this combat sucks, is that I don't want to spend 5 minutes on a random encounter that's going to give me nothing. And if they did something interesting with the combat, maybe it would be better, but they don't. They're in the game, like, you would think with a grid and like being a puzzle game, you think they would have enemies that do things to the board or like are affected by the board in some way. And there's, I think, 3 enemies in the game that do something unique during the puzzle phase. 2 of them go invisible, and one of them is like a weird stretchy guy that's like around the board. Like, he'll be like here, and then he'll be linked here, and then he'll do something like this. And then when you pull him back, he just kind of flips into himself, which is cool. Except he's used for one fight, and that's it. Every single other enemy is just a dot on a board that you shuffle to get a line on, and then you kill it. So yeah, the combat drags on a lot.
So it's a little bit like The Witness, then.
Is it? What the heck combat does The Witness have? I don't remember no combat in that game.
I never played The Witness.
Fair enough. But yeah. But that's the second main issue with the combat is how bland it is. Like I said, you have like 2 attack variants. You can attack in a straight line or 2x2. And that's it for the entire game. There's never
Why?
a situation, because that's all you have. Like in Sticker Star and Color Splash, you would have a bunch of different attacks. Like, you'd have the jump, the iron jump to hit spiked enemies, the line jump so you could hit a row of enemies, the drill jump so you can like do hammer damage with your boots. What else did you have? You had like mega jumps and infinity jumps and all that, and spring jumps, all for like different uses. In this game, you get 4 attacks. You get the jump, you get the iron jump, which is just the jump, but it lets you hit spiked enemies. Then you get the hammer, and you get the throw hammer, which is just another jump.
Wait, that was a really complex part of Paper Mario where you had to hit the spiked guy with the hammers.
I know, crazy. Like, if you
It
hold
blew my
2
mind.
options, it's like crazy. Like, seriously, this is probably the worst part. And then you have fire flowers, ice flowers, tails, and POW blocks. And the POW block's the only unique thing. Tails are just hammers, fire and ice flowers are just jumps. The POW block hits everything on the board, but it does such little damage that why would you ever use it over one of these? And why would you ever use these when they're one-time items when you can just use the jump instead, which isn't. So yeah, that's combat. Boring, way too long, all that kind of stuff.
The combat's boring?
Well, it's fun. It's fun for the first couple hours, but then the intrigue of it wears off, and then it's just annoying puzzles and slow combat that has nothing interesting added to it through the game. That is, except for the bosses. The bosses in this game are some of the most fun bosses in any Paper Mario game. Oh, it's Paper Mar now, I guess.
This is good. I like Paint 3D.
Yeah. Why am I using? I have Paint installed. I don't know why I use Paint 3D. But all
Well,
right. So
you need the third dimension.
exactly. So
I'm not gonna use it though.
you know. So there are two different
Oh.
types of bosses in Paper Mario. There are these things called Valamentals, which are elemental beast type things, like dragons and
Oh
stuff. I'm not gonna try and draw them.
yeah.
And then there's office supplies, like a stapler. You'll fight a stapler. You'll fight a hole punch. You'll fight scissors. You'll fight uh, crayons or colored pencils. You'll fight. What else do you fight? You fight a rubber band. Those are your main bosses. Those are the big bads you're supposed to be invested in fighting. Yeah, it doesn't really work. You don't really care about these characters. You don't feel invested fighting a stapler, you know? But
Oh.
these fights themselves are really good because they actually do something with the board. So normally in combat, you're in the middle and the enemies are on the ring around you. But during a boss fight, the enemy is in the center and you're on the outside. And you got to get to the center in order to fight the enemy. And so you'll have like a ring. I won't draw it, but you have like arrows on the ring, and they'll like you have to shape them up to lead you to the center of the ring. And then there are other things like attack ups, extra turns, and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, you'll have to figure that out while the boss is like doing something to the board. Like the first boss puts a bunch of like danger squares on the board that you can't end your turn on, or else you'll get hurt and lose your turn. And they all have something like this, which makes things more interesting. Uh, Sadly, there's not honestly that many bosses in the game. Not enough, at least.
How
Had
many
they like
should there be?
honestly, with how much better the boss combat is, they should have just did like a Cuphead and just made it a boss game.
But I like the walk around, walk around. Oh, here's a little cool puzzle.
Yeah.
That's my
Except
favorite
they're not.
part. I wish the whole game was that. The bosses
Except
are
they're
too
not.
stressful.
Except they're not fun.
Well, but the bosses are stressful. Oh no.
You seem to be thinking the puzzles aren't stressful. By the end of the game, I don't think I was solving like 60% of the puzzles because you have a time limit
Oh
in all
no.
encounters. Most encounters, you get like a minute to solve a puzzle.
Why?
Because you do. If you want, you can spend your coins to get more time if you want.
Oh, that's nice of
But
them.
yeah, and that's a good way to blow through your coins, and then you probably still won't solve the puzzle.
What do you
You
get
get
if you solve the puzzle?
attack. Basically, if you solve the puzzle, you get 1.5 attack,
Oh,
and it also
wait,
means the enemies are all lined up in a way that you'll hit them all.
wait, what puzzles?
Yeah,
These are puzzles that you can complete in combat?
yeah. I'm talking about in combat.
Oh,
In combat, with the enemies scattered around the field, you can shift the puzzle around to put the enemies in line. And if you get them all in where they should be, then you get an attack up. But yeah,
well,
it's not really that great. Uh,
okay. Hey, Chevy.
I mean, it finishes the fight in one turn for you, so you don't take damage. But that's about it. But yeah, the boss fights, they all do something unique to them that at least makes them fun to fight. Except for like one, there's like one fight that's terrible, and it's because the boss regenerates its entire health bar if you don't do it perfect, which isn't fun. But whatever. Uh,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. That's
well, remember that one time you're playing Paper Mario and I fell asleep?
think. Sure. I mean, I guess there was only one time I played, but sure.
Was that playing on
Yeah.
the Wii?
Oh yeah, dude, that was a good time.
Dude, I don't think I actually I never played Paper Mario, or
No.
Very little. I just watched Will play. I lied at the beginning.
Dude, we need to play Paper Mario together. It's fun.
Wow. Oh, wait, I can put that Frostpunk up.
Yeah.
After that, we can play Paper Mario.
Sick. Dude, that's gonna be a long game. Aren't all of them like at least 20 hours usually?
Paper Mario?
Yeah, I think most of them are 20 hours.
Oh, no. Ravioli.
Yeah. Origami King's 20 to 30 usually, and I've seen more 30s than 20s, so I think I beat the game a little quicker than most people.
Oh, well. You are a pro. You are experienced. You've been playing these for a while.
Definitely.
You played a ROM of Thousand Year Door.
Yes, definitely.
Oh,
I'm playing it on my PC, occasionally sending you images.
Remember Mario? Why did they have two RPG series?
Actually, that's funny you say that, because that's part of why Paper Mario became this more non-RPG RPG, because there was Mario and Luigi, and
That
they said
makes
that's the RPG series, and this is the paper series.
so dumb.
It is because now what's their face is bankrupt, so the Mario and Luigi series is probably done.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Wait, how did he join? He's not online.
he's not online.
Did
Kick
he just
him.
leave? Or did he just join the stream?
I don't know. Hutton,
Oh, he's still here. Stop.
kick him. You here? You watching the stream? It's pretty good, eh? He's probably wondering why I've drawn a tire on a freaking paper mar.
I don't like this.
I don't
I'm just
either.
sitting here quietly.
Menacingly. He's not even online.
I don't like that when he tries to hide by appearing offline.
Yeah. We can kick him. Get him out of here.
Nah,
Nah.
he can stay.
Oh boy, Hutton gets to stay.
Oh yeah, Will bought 2 copies of Bowser Inside Stories.
Bro, that game's so good.
That's why he bought 2 copies, because he lost it with a DS. And I don't think he ever finished it still.
Did he get the 3DS version?
No, Will's Will's a fake gamer.
Oh, I see.
He has some games on Steam, never touches them. That's what I'm talking about. Hudson, explain to me why Will hasn't played Civ 6 yet.
What?
Oh.
Well, and then I got, what's the Bowser and Mario? Well, Mario, Luigi, Sleepy Time.
Yeah, Dream Team.
Classic. Why isn't Paper Mario doing that?
Because Mario and Luigi exists.
Why is the Paper Mario brand? Is it still a good brand even if you just completely change the game?
I don't know, because now it's an action adventure series and not a JRPG series.
Japanese.
I mean, it came from Japan, so I guess that technically makes it a JRPG.
Is that like anime?
I think it just means it came from Japan, or it's a Japanese style, which is more classic turn-based. I don't think it has to look like anime.
Well, but how does what does anime mean?
Doesn't it basically just mean animation?
So, is SpongeBob an anime?
No. I think anime specifically means Japan.
So, Avatar is not an anime.
No.
That's good.
It's anime style, but it's not an anime.
I've never watched an anime all the way through then.
No. That's sad.
Safety.
Bro, we need to watch Death Note again.
Why did I just say what?
I know, Hutton, what are you doing here?
Okay.
You're ruining the integrity of this Let's Play, Hutton.
Well, Death Note, you know how that is.
It was good for the first third, at least.
I don't even remember. And now I don't want to restart it, so.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it. It got real bad.
I don't get the business thing. It's like, alright, guys.
Yeah, I don't
now
even
business has the Death Note.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what happened? I remember he loses his memory, and then he goes to work for
Oh, yeah.
for what's his face for the way too many episodes.
It just went on too long.
I think the whole reason was just to gain the trust of him, but he never does that. I don't think.
It feels like it should just like, I don't know. It's sort of weird.
Yeah. What was that noise?
What?
Hey. You good? Hutton?
Paper Mario bad.
We stopped, right, bro?
I really ruined this, you know? We're not even talking about Paper Mario anymore. Oh, he's gone. Oh, I didn't want to kick him.
He's got to open Audacity, dude.
That's true. They can't hear him.
We're just
Whatever.
gonna.
Alright,
Nah, just
what
end
was
up using the OBS file.
Yeah, there we go. Here, I'll let's start talking more about, I guess.
I like how we always do it in the group chat, even.
Yeah, why are we in the group chat? We could have done this elsewhere.
And then we get mad when Hutton joins. Or we act shocked when Hutton joins.
Yeah, it's like, how did this happen?
Shocked
Why is he
Pikachu.
offline? Why is he appearing offline though?
Because he's trying to be
Creeper.
all sly. Sly Cooper.
Except to make a massive noise when you join a call, so it doesn't matter.
It's
Shut
just
up,
gone off
just
the
go.
rails. We started talking
I'll
about
go-
Death Note.
Let's get back on track. Okay.
We got a lot of
The
ground
world-
to cover still, right? Do we?
Yeah, a little bit more.
Okay.
We can probably end this thing in like 15, 20 minutes if we need to. Alright, so next is the world. The world's too big. The world is too big.
Well, but room.
So what do you think of Death Note?
Bad.
Oh, I don't.
There.
Don't you like having a place to explore?
Sure, but Mario moves so slow.
Okay, but never mind. Screw that.
Here's the thing. The first 3 games all had some way to move faster, so it was fine to have bigger worlds. But the last 3 games have had no way to do so.
Why?
You always move... I don't know, because
Why?
the first 3 games had partners that let you move faster.
Why?
Now,
Why?
there's
Why
nothing
would? Why? It's already in the game.
Like, come on. Like, there are partners in this game as well.
You just give him a
And-
sprint.
Yeah, exactly. Just give it. They added that in the Mario and Luigi series. Like, give it to me in Paper Mario, please.
What's the? It's just because you have because they're gonna have a massive world. That's the type of game it is. But you just gotta move super slow through all of it.
Like, yeah, he moves at a walking speed the whole game. I mean, you get cars for like the massive open world areas.
Cars.
Well, a car and a boat. But like the main town is so big that there's pipes in it so that you can fast travel around it. Because it takes like 3 minutes to walk from one side of the town to the other. And that's not fun.
All right, so
Except
that's a
I'm
big
really
negative. That actually just dropped
Yes.
at 30%.
Yeah, it gets tedious to walk
INDB.
around. Yeah, that's one thing. Another thing that this game keeps is the instant game overs that Paper Mario has kept since Sticker Star. I think they've had this weird urge to add instant game overs to the game and do it a lot.
Wasn't one game too easy?
But it doesn't make it hard. It's just dumb. The biggest issue with this, though, is that this game, the Origami King, has an achievement for beating the game without getting a single KO or a single game over.
What are you guys talking about?
Nothing much.
What do you mean?
Hun,
Just talking about. We're just
Ethan
talking
keeps
about.
saying how he hates Japanese people.
Oh, I
How
was
dare you?
I was gonna make a black crime rate joke, but I guess you took the Japanese route.
Oh, wait, rewind.
Too bad. No, the joke's not funny anymore.
Well, I want
You
to hear
ruined
it.
it. No, I was literally just gonna make a stupid crime statistics joke. That was it.
It's a classic meme.
That was the whole thing.
Can we do a meme
Stop.
review? Hi, meme review that. Meme review 13 to 50% meme review.
Good idea.
No. Bad joke.
Alright. Fair enough.
You can't say that. You didn't clap. You don't know how. Does PewDiePie ever say a meme's bad?
Hmm?
Does PewDiePie ever say a meme's bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, which ones? What does he say?
The ones you make.
One's like, oh, we're racist.
He doesn't do that. Oh, what about the? What did he ever say? What about that meme of like kill all Jews?
You make those jokes.
So he never says a meme's bad.
Hmm?
PewDiePie would like the 13 to 50% meme.
Wasn't PewDiePie caught being like following a bunch of like alt-right people on Twitter, and then he immediately unfollowed all of them when he was found out?
I think it's alt-light. Wasn't it the anime reviewer?
That might have happened. I don't know. That might happen too.
I feel like they're all like that anime reviewer guy where he's really edgy.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah, I
you're
just
like,
remember-
and it's a
I
little
just
bit
remember-
dicey because they're really edgy.
Yeah, it's like, oh boy, things
you're
are about to
like-
go one too far here.
You're making a little bit too many jokes.
Yeah. Don't you love being that edgy teenager? Except you're in your 40s.
And you're ranting about Steven Universe,
Yeah.
about the politics of Steven Universe, and not just that the story's bad.
Yeah.
Steven Universe is bad.
We haven't even
Aw.
watched the. We haven't even watched the freaking.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of that. I haven't even seen the
Yep.
movie.
I don't mean. Can we just sit down and watch all that?
Um,
Even if it's bad, if we just chuck it out now, it'll be done with.
what?
Because it's like 12 episodes, isn't it?
Let's ask Colin.
Is it 12 episodes?
What?
The future season.
I think so.
How far behind am I?
Well, I mean, I think that's it. So
The movie
So
in
that's
12
probably-
episodes?
there's probably like 7 to 8 hours of stuff to watch.
Is there a reason they made that?
Not really.
I'm so confused. What is that?
It's probably to like make up for the horrendous final episode of the show.
Is that what it is? Because like,
I
what's?
don't know.
I'm so
I hope that's
confused.
what it is.
Immediately after, here's a time jump.
Yeah. I'm
Why?
curious.
Because
I
the
feel
movie's a
it's-
time jump, so maybe is it just?
I assume it takes place after the movie. It's probably just like the movie started like another season.
So
sort of thing.
weird. Oh,
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense. Because where was there to go, too, anyways?
I mean, from what I remember hearing, it's about dealing with the situation after the war.
Yeah, Steven gets PTSD.
Oh my, dude. Isn't that every episode?
Every episode for like the last season
Yeah.
is just
Ever since the hand came down?
pretty
What did he get PTSD from?
All the things that happened as a child.
I mean, fair enough. I think
What
it's something
happened?
like. Did you watch the show?
I guess Frybo is pretty.
Just Frybo. That's the only reason.
I mean, that is probably that's gotta be one of the main reasons.
To be honest,
He doesn't
Frybo,
sleep.
Frybo was the scariest character in the entire show. Let's be honest. No character compared. Had Frybo been the final boss, I would have been okay with it.
Makes a lot of sense.
Okay, it's how to play some Rocket Arena.
No, what was that episode where he didn't want to go to sleep because he kept dreaming?
Okay.
What was that?
There was an episode like that, right?
I think I remember he was having dreams for a while. Yeah,
What is that?
that was unrelated. I think that was because
He was
because he could mind jack or something weird.
so he's getting nightmares before he get PTSD.
Yeah, but that wasn't PTSD. That was his powers.
So okay.
'Cause he was like actually jacking into people's brains when he was doing that.
Is he gonna cry? Oh, I got PTSD.
Yeah.
Where suffering from a pretty traumatic mental illness.
Well, what did he see?
Ooh.
What even happened, dude? Just
And,
regenerate
and
that
they,
part
and
of
they
your
solved
brain.
they solved a big part of the problem by hugging.
Yes.
Why doesn't he just lick his brain and it will fix the damage?
Bro, you pull into the doctor's office. I need you to cut my head open, put your hand on my tongue, and slap my brain.
Or maybe you could get Ray from Star Wars. That's still
Wow.
hilarious to me. They just copied Steven Universe. How could they? And I didn't notice because I thought it was just Steven Universe.
Hmm.
But yeah, they got this power before.
Oh, man.
Regeneration.
Regeneration, yeah.
Classic, Aeon. The last
Dude,
Star
they're all
Wars was
just
amazing.
copying Wolverine, dude.
Oh yeah. But that dude was edgy.
Yeah, I remember
Steven's
Logan.
using love to heal.
Yeah. Did you ever see Logan?
No spoilers.
I like the part.
No spoilers. Alright, back to Paper Mario.
No, I like the part where the dude has a mental episode and just starts
Paper
killing
Mario
everyone.
bad.
That was funny. But anyway, Paper Mario. Do you have anything you want to add to
Paper
this?
Mario bad.
You want to fight?
Why?
It's a bad game.
Which one?
Origami King.
Yeah. Have you played it yet?
Of course.
Han, you gotta open
I feel like that's a lie.
I do have the open Quinn.
Pardon, you better- Yep.
Audacity.
Send me a. Oh, yeah, I guess.
Roasted.
What?
Oof. What am I drawing?
So, Han, are you excited for the Seinfeld game?
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
I was excited for it until I found out it was a point and click.
Jeepers. Alright.
Right,
Do you have
back to
anything?
back to Paper Mario.
Gotta finish this.
So you didn't like how the sidekick was a black person, because why can't he be the main character?
Right, exactly. Anyway, partner. There three? I think there's three. They all do nothing. It doesn't matter.
Why?
Because people said they wanted partners. This will bring back to that interview that we were going to talk about, but
Oh, this is what I've been waiting for.
well, we're not on it quite yet. But we'll talk about our three partners. You have this guy. He's just a bomb. That's it.
Classic, alright.
He's the best partner in the game by far. He actually
Alright.
has a kind of a character arc where he straight up kamikazes himself at the end of his arc.
Oh, it's just like Trouble in Terrorist Town with marshmallow guns.
Like, because what happens is, because he doesn't remember anything.
That's a deep reference.
You know, I barely heard what you said, but I heard Trouble in Terrorist Town.
With marshmallow guns.
Oh yeah,
Or
right.
elastic bands.
That was pretty fun. Yeah, it was marshmallow guns. I remember making them. Gosh, those things got so raunchy so quick. I swear.
What?
Especially, like the marshmallow guns, specifically the marshmallows, because you'd run out and you have to reuse them. And then they'd be covered in grass, and it's just like, oh, this is fun. They'd get wet.
Dude, Will's gonna go make some marshmallow guns.
Yeah.
Just because he wants to be able to shoot people. Yeah, I think you should make them hurt, right? Like, freeze the marshmallow, like put it in water, freeze it.
Freeze the marshmallows, attach a compressor.
Home security.
Home security. I've got a marshmallow gun with a compressor.
You don't want to kill them.
Just maim them.
I wonder how much damage you could do.
I think that's a war crime in some states.
So you guys better,
Dang.
Han, you better be excited for that.
Fun.
We're gonna commit war crimes and hate crimes.
Really?
In that order.
Epic win. All here on Discovery Channel.
Nice. Anyway, let's get back on partners. So yeah, so this guy, you run.
What are you calling them partners for? You don't wanna like, are they gay?
All right, so our gay partner, he's
Did he just leave?
Why are we
No.
talking about Paper Mario? It's a bad game. It's terrible fighting command.
We're not on to the bad part yet. I mean, you missed most of it. Actually, it was mostly combat.
Yeah, combat's bad.
But anyway, so this guy, his name is just Bob-omb. That's his name. And when they were announcing the game, they called him Bobby, but that's not even his name. His name is Bob-omb. They lied in the trailers just to make people slightly like have their hopes up.
Wow. How
Which
could they
is
do
quite
this?
funny.
I don't trust Nintendo no more.
Yeah,
Nintendo's
fair
a
enough.
liar, and they should be killed.
Yikes! But he
Yes,
forgets his
please.
memories. So you take him with you on your adventure for a bit. You go to like an amusement park, and then he suddenly just remembers everything. You don't hear what he remembers, but he's suddenly like, "Oh, I remember everything." It's like okay. And then you go into like a valley sort of place, like this, and then the main villain shows up and just drops a rock on like the girl partner or whatever. She just gets crushed into the rock.
Oh, there's. So why is a partner?
Hmm? Yeah, he sticks around for a little bit. But then,
Hello?
like your other partner, like, because like the princess or whatever that's following you, like the little origami girl thing.
Why is
like,
there always, why is
drawn.
there so many princesses in this game?
Because people like princesses. Has there been a single like good queen in a Paper Mario game? I'm pretty sure anytime something's called a queen, it's a bad guy.
It's not young and sexy.
Exactly. Well, I mean, yeah, Nintendo doesn't do queens; they just do princesses.
Can you explain to the folks at home why that is?
So they can make them look less legal for their fans.
That's it.
What?
You gotta wonder
What
why.
are you doing on?
Yeah, what are you here for? What's happening?
Why are you offline?
Yeah, why are you offline?
What do you mean why I'm offline?
You're offline.
No, not.
Yeah, you are. Oh, no, he's not. Now he's not. He changed it.
You changed to away.
Yeah, not funny. Didn't laugh. But anyway, so yeah, crushed under a rock. Crushed under a rock.
Ooh.
And then the Bob-omb's like, I know what we must do. We must go sail. And so you go out into the open ocean, you fight a massive squid, and then you go back here, and he's like, alright, so I was a Bob-omb, and I got hit by that squid, and I lost my memories. And then he puts the fuse on his head, because he lost his fuse, and then he just blows himself up, and destroys this rock. And that's his entire arc.
Deep.
I hope you like it, because it's the best arc in the entire game.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's not the worst story Paper
Austin, what are
Mario's
you
ever
doing?
told.
Wait, what am I doing?
Next
You're
you
just
got
lurking in the background watching me.
Yeah, they can't even hear you. Next
I
up
feel
you
like
got
you're
this.
judging me, hon.
He probably is.
What are you doing?
We're making a podcast, hon.
Yeah, I'm here.
You're an hour late.
Well, not quite.
Not quite now, he is, but. All right. So then
What?
there's this guy. This guy right here. Yikes. There's this guy. I want you to take a guess at what his
And we
name
told
is.
you too, dude.
We did.
What?
We told you what's happening at 10.
Did we?
You
Oh, yeah,
didn't.
we did. Yeah, wasn't that in this chat?
You can go look.
Are you sure it was this chat room? Where did we send that?
I put it in all of them. Oh wait, no, I sent it to you personally.
Oh, never mind.
You can't look. You can check the hangouts. Or did I send that to you personally too?
I don't think you did.
Ooh, golf with your friends.
Alright,
No,
Hyman. What are you doing here, bud? You trying to
I mean-
trigger me?
I'm here to talk about the game.
Which one?
Paper Mario. Super Paper Mario.
too late. We already talked about Super Paper Mario.
Yeah, Ethan went through the whole history actually. Now I know how Hitler became so evil.
Yeah, exactly.
It was in a 1,000-year door.
Yeah. But here's this Toad, and he's a professor. So his name is Professor Toad.
All right.
That's his actual name. Toads
Oh.
don't have names. Their names are Toad. If they don't refer to themselves as a species. They literally refer to their name as Toad.
All right, I'll be right back. How did you carry it?
Shoot, I didn't talk about something funny for 5 minutes.
Paper Mario. Origami King bad. Paper 1,000 Doors good.
Yeah. Have you played either of them?
Does it matter?
Maybe.
Nah.
I think your opinion is a little less if you haven't.
What do you mean? I'm just going off what the internet says.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I played through all of those. Except for
Even
Super
Color
Smash.
Splash.
What
I haven't
happened?
No, I haven't played through Color Splash, but I've seen enough of it.
What? Then how can you say you played through all of them? When you haven't even played through Color Splash?
Bro, I'm not buying a Wii U. Give me your Wii U and I'll play Color Splash then. Fine.
Okay.
Ethan's a fake Paper Mario fan.
Ethan, I'll deliver it to you.
Bro, I need to go find somewhere that sells Color Splash.
Yeah, that's the bigger problem.
Yeah, where do they sell Wii U games still?
You go on the online store.
Is that still up?
Probably.
I would have thought they would have taken that down by now. No, just come to your place and we'll play through the entirety of Color Splash, dude.
Curse you, Juan. This is your fault, Juan. You
Dang,
called
bro.
him out.
He's being harassed.
Oh.
Alright,
Look, guys. Hey, guys.
Ready, Juan? Winning.
nice. Alright.
I win there, I win there, I win there. What's up with all this winning?
We're gonna get through this.
Alright,
So this whole character arc, he's exploring the sun in ancient civilization, and you figure out about it, and that's his whole plot. There you go. He wants to know about ancient civilization, and that's
Wait,
it.
this is a partner?
Yeah, this guy. He chills
That
with you.
you have a toad.
You have a Toad. His name is Professor Toad.
Is that like
It's
when
a
you
little
wake up
bit-
in that Toad Town in the first one?
Yeah. Sure. Pretty well.
That was my favorite part of the game when you go to the Toad Town and the one side's blocked.
Oh yeah, and then you gotta fight the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Oh,
After
yeah,
that, it's just downhill.
You don't get anything like that in this game. You get to fight a discus hole punch if you want. That's pretty fun. Okay. Yeah. So that's his whole plot, and then you get to hang out with the freaking Magic Koopa boy. Oh, that's the nose. There.
Hi, what do you think about these drawings?
All right.
I think they're ugly.
Here's the Magic Koopa. Kamek.
Hi, and I have an issue with what you just said.
Yeah, me too, Hudden.
Wow.
So here's Kamek, and his whole thing is he wants to take back the castle that they crashed into heaven.
He looks like that?
No, not even close. By the time I've drawn it.
Dude, why is his eye not even on his body?
Because
It's like that,
dude, it's artistic liberties. His characters look
what's that
less and
like?
less
Is that like that Pink Panther show?
Sure. Look at this like progression from Paper Mario to this. Yikes! Let's give him a.
Is that Paper Mario 10?
Yeah,
Is there a Mario?
probably. But okay,
How much do you have to pay for Mar.io?
probably a lot. Yeah, that's your three partners. They don't matter in combat because as long as you solve the puzzle, they never get a turn. And even when they do, you don't control them, and there's a 50% chance they just do nothing.
What?
Like they have their ability has a chance to just not activate.
Bruh.
Like, imagine that. Like, it's great. Like, I'd be fine with like your first partner maybe, because he's not meant to be good. But like after that, like, come on. And then yeah,
Wait, and then when they die, right? They die, right?
just the first guy dies.
When he
The other
died, did you go, paramedics, come on down?
No.
No.
Oh,
No.
I mean, no.
No.
where are we?
No. We just said for
Where
Half-Life
are we?
3.
It's confirmed not happening.
Where were we? What was I originally gonna talk about before this?
I just got off the phone with Gabe.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, right. We're gonna talk about exploration and how slow it is. Okay.
Oh, really now?
So the first world.
Watching.
Glenn, what's with the sass? You haven't even been here for half of this.
Oh,
bro.
really?
Yeah, bro.
Alright, so the first
I know
world,
more than you do.
That's a lie. So the first world is just this like hilly mountain, and that's like all it is. It's not interesting. It's just a generic grassland area. It's not bad. There's this one part where there's a big freaking cult, and it's like it's a money scam, which is hilarious.
Was that where the Eric Andre reference happened?
No, that happens in the next world.
Can you analyze that? What?
I didn't even realize that was there at first because I never talked to that guy until I like was at the end of the game. Like, oh shoot, is this Eric Andre? Dang.
Now, does that make sense in Japan?
Well, this dialogue's not written in Japan.
Oh.
The dialogue's written like in America for the English releases. That's why it's so good.
Oh.
Yeah, they censored a toad when it was in China. How dare they?
That's not at all what we're talking about.
What?
We were talking about America. Anyway, but yeah,
do Chinese people even get to play video games?
Probably not.
No.
They just get to play PUBG and hack.
Yeah, that's all I get to do, so that's what they do. But yeah, the dialogue's really good because it's redone. It's a lot of references. I know someone says taking the L in the game at one point, and that was pretty funny.
Did they ever reference Star Wars?
Probably. Yeah, they definitely did in the last game because there was the whole holographic Peach things.
Why?
So they did actually reference Star Wars in a bit.
In Color Splash?
Yeah, in Color Splash.
I thought you didn't
Color
play.
Splash was a bad game.
I've seen everything.
Hudson.
So.
Hon, have you watched Arlo recently?
No.
Who watches Arlo, Quinn? Come on. He just exists.
500,000 people.
It's just children who think it's Sesame Street clicking the wrong video.
There's not a lot of letters in this game, in this video. He's just talking about Paper Mario again.
Yeah.
Just calm down, dude.
He's just a little bit. It's not that bad. It's like a 6 out of 10, guys. Come on.
Dude, that's bad on IGN.
It's just because he goes, oh, I'm sad. Wait, does he still have that calm before the storm video? Where the Switch came out or something?
Probably.
I'm gonna go look at that again. That was a good one. I watched that one. He's like, alright, guys, this is the moment when everything changes. I like it when he breaks down Yoshi's Crafted World.
Gosh dang, you guys are really good at making me lose my train of thought.
How about this?
Okay.
Goodbye, Reggie.
There you go.
Bye bye, Reggie.
Anyway, let me try and get through this. Then we can meme.
Bye bye, Reggie.
Can I like to see if I could do something with this image. Can I add it? There he is.
Arlo, goodbye.
Didn't draw anymore with this.
Wait, he said Mario Luigi can't replace Paper Mario? That's the title of
I mean, it can't now because it's dead, but you know.
live reaction to Paper Mario Colors.
Yo, who's excited for Flight Sim 2020?
Give him a Mario hat.
Yeah, you made a video called The Calm Before the NX Storm.
Wow.
I watched that one. Yo, is he wearing a hat?
Putting a Mario hat on, boy.
Ethan, it's like, dang. What was the point of that? I forgot.
I don't know. I don't watch a lot.
Alright, guys. Now things are changing. Things will never be the same again.
Dang. Oh, shoot.
The Switch
What?
is coming out.
Can we be honest that the Switch is in a pretty sorry state right now?
Oh, oh.
Like,
Hudson, where you at, bro?
What's their plan after this?
Ethan, shut up, Ethan. You know nothing. You know nothing, Ethan.
Bro, I'm sure I play on my Switch more than you do.
Bro. That's
Can
weird.
we talk about how Joy-Con drift is still a thing after like what has it been 4 years? They only apologized for it now.
Yeah, but they still don't fix it, though.
Yeah, they still haven't fixed it.
They
It's still
apologized.
I'm surprised they
Yeah.
apologized. Japan doesn't have a history of apologizing.
Wow.
Yeah,
Weak.
but
You know,
also like
for
how
the-
many games?
I
have
guess
come
that was
out?
different.
Like how many good first-party games have come out recently for like the Switch?
Animal Crossing.
Yeah. So that's kind of I mean, I don't like Animal Crossing personally.
Wait, what'd
How
you just
dare you.
say?
I don't like Animal Crossing that much personally.
Well, before that, rewind.
There haven't been that many great first-party games.
Oh,
Even just in general on the Switch, like,
well, they have Forager.
yeah, but that's not first party. Do
But
they
it's a
have
good game,
Origami?
though.
Yeah, cool. That's not first party.
It's a good game. Huh, you haven't even played it, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Me personally, I wouldn't call it a good game.
if the Nintendo Switch hadn't accepted indie games and third-party games as much as they did, that thing would have died in like 2 years.
What?
Like,
What
the
games
Switch
do
is
people play on that are indie?
indie games? Like,
What? But no one
Like
plays that
anything
on
you
the
would play on
Switch.
PC, anything you'd play on PC.
Why
That's
would you,
like
yeah, why would you play that on the Switch?
portability.
Bull.
Really?
Yeah.
That was the whole selling point of the Switch.
No
Why
one
even the
bought
Switch Lite
that.
exists?
What games? So RL?
Sure.
Imagine playing a Switch.
Hollow Knight, Celeste.
Yeah,
Cuphead.
like
Or
Pixels,
in the
like,
Blind
yeah, like,
Forest. Or in the Spirit, whatever.
Yeah. So that one's got some good.
Wow, hon, you're gonna have to
decent
end
gameplay.
my career, bro.
Yeah, sorry. You're not credible anymore. You have to leave.
Sorry, Quinn, you're done. One more, I guess. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Why is it black?
Because Mario's mustache is brown, dude.
Dude, who excited
It's
for
not brown enough.
for the Mario remasters? They're going to remaster all the 3D Marios.
Oh,
Who's excited for that?
oh, that looks pretty good, dude. They're doing it because they have to. They have nothing new to put on. Can we talk about how like Odyssey wasn't that good, and they haven't made another Mario game since?
Well, that was
Wow,
like 3 years
now
ago.
it looks like he's eating blood. Like, now he's the blood god
Baited.
has arrived.
Can we talk about how Breath of
Dude.
the Wild wasn't that good?
Yeah,
I
it
thought
really
it was
wasn't.
good. Breath of the Wild was good.
It
How
was
dare you.
personally, I didn't enjoy it. Can we talk about how Nintendo seems to have a hard on about weapons breaking this generation?
No.
I think we
Alright.
should.
Hon, why are you so...
Because, like, they break in every single game.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. They break in Breath of the Wild, they break in Fire Emblem, they break in Animal Crossing, and they break in Paper
Not
Mario.
Odyssey.
What
Not
weapons
in-
do you have in Odyssey?
Not in Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, cool. We're still 2 to 4 here.
Not in Pokemon.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense.
That's
Your
2 games right
Pokemon
there.
break.
So it's
That
4
doesn't
to
count.
4.
Pokemon's the same game every time. And people didn't even like Pokemon this time. That wasn't even good.
No, it still counts as a game though.
Sure, but no one liked
And
it.
there's also the Let's Go Pikachu games, which is like now it's 4 to 4. Look at that.
Was it? Oh, sure. Alrighty.
And there's Smash Bros.
No one likes Smash Bros.
Yeah.
What do you mean no one
Lethal
likes
League's
Smash?
better.
Dude, what do you...
Wow.
Brawlhalla is better.
Dude, remember when they released Min Min?
No.
Whose idea was that?
Remember when they released ARMS?
I don't know. Whose idea was that?
Hon, do you have ARMS?
No.
Dude, remember when they released Byleth as the last character for the last Smash Pass? That was funny.
This is good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bi-
we never went. Yeah, Smash Bros. Just keeps adding anime people.
Bro, who cares if it's anime? I just don't like its Fire Emblem, dude.
Dude,
Why
why
was
is
not even
Smash Bros such a big game?
Because it is?
But it's so weird.
Byleth isn't even a good character, though. Like, come on.
Because it's like a mediocre Brawlhalla ripoff.
I think Brawlhalla came after my dude.
It's just a PlayStation All Stars ripoff.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Sackboy.
What have I done?
No character in Smash Bros is as good as Sackboy in Battle Royale All Stars.
Battle Royale All Stars.
Yeah, bro. Is Reggie on fire?
He's burning the land.
Do you remember when they didn't get Reggie a good enough chair?
Yeah, we never. Yeah, you guys excited for Splatoon 3?
Has that been announced?
Yeah, it's been announced 1 minute
Why?
ago.
Why isn't?
Dude, you
Why
better
is
believe
this
I'm
one going to
ready.
be esports ready?
Dude, are they gonna have a decent main plot with the game this time?
No,
No,
just kidding. There's been
Ethan,
no
it's like a
Splatoon 3.
COD.
He got-
It's
he
supposed
got
to be like
pranked.
it's their COD, Ethan.
It kind of is, except they only release the game like every like
They need to
4
step
or
up.
5
Yeah,
years.
they need to step up their production to once a year, and just start naming them like Splatoon,
Dude,
Fish
I
Out of
didn't-
Water.
Yeah, Dude, I didn't play much of Splatoon, but I actually really liked the Octopath or the Octo expansion or whatever it was. That was pretty good
What?
for Splatoon.
What? How did? But you never played it.
No, I played a bunch of it. Not
Oh.
that much, but at least a decent chunk. Splatoon 2, yeah.
I didn't like how there wasn't a keyboard and mouse.
You got motion controls though, so
Most controls aren't bad,
basically
dude.
identical.
No, it's not. I have to learn how
Yeah.
to use motion controls.
Wah.
Yeah, dude,
Big
I am
cry
gonna
baby.
cry.
Did you ever play the Octo expansion on?
No,
No, it was
I
actually
played it
really,
multiplayer.
it was really good.
Han,
actually.
alright, Han, get your motion controls out and let's go play some
Get ready to like
CS:GO.
get ready to like rage at it though, because it's super frustrating.
What do you mean? Motion
The
controls are
puzzles?
number 1.
No, the puzzles. There's a lot
Wait,
of
you
puzzles.
talking
and
about a story
Oh, you're talking
Splatoon
about
game
Octo
here?
expansion?
well, more the gameplay, but sorry, what is it?
What?
We're talking about the
What'd you say?
story mode.
Yeah,
Not multiplayer. Story mode.
yeah, we're talking about the single player DLC expansion pack, dude.
Come on,
What'd
dude.
you
That's like
play?
talking about the COD campaign.
Yeah.
No
Well,
one
at least
cares
this had
about that.
interesting-
Right, Han? High
Yeah,
five.
No,
It's
the
had
COD
interesting
campaign this year
gameplay,
is really
dude.
good.
Yeah. I think more people like the COD campaigns than dislike them.
Because it's like,
Ooh.
oh, you get a campaign along with the multiplayer game? That's cool.
False.
What a
False?
monstrosity am I making here?
Han, you just say false?
Yes.
How's that false?
The trailer, the story was good.
Dude, are you yawning right now?
Yeah.
Bro, we've gotten so off topic.
Alright. Reggie.
No, not Reggie. Paper Mario. I can stay up there though.
I just don't get why they didn't get Reggie a new and improved chair.
I don't know, man.
I think that's the best meme that Reggie had. Like, he only had an $800 chair.
Yeah.
That's a few years old, instead of a $12,000 chair, not $1,200 chair.
You know what's really... Okay.
Hudson. All right, so
where even were we?
I don't remember.
We were talking... Oh, yeah, you're talking about the exploration. I will get through this. Okay.
Jeez.
We've been on
Jeez,
exploration
dude.
for
Let's
almost
talk about
30
Paper
minutes.
Mario.
Just keep getting this interruptions. Alright, so yeah, first world, whatever.
Oh, you don't
First
even
world,
have. You don't even. You have the audacity to come in here.
yes, first world's pretty bad, okay? The second world is like this nice autumn forest type place that eventually takes you down a rapids that takes you to like a sort of like Chinese themed amusement park. And that world's really good. That's like one of the best worlds in the game. If not like the best. The only problem with it is there's a bunch of backtracking in the
There's a
first and
Chinese
second.
world.
Yeah, you get to go to like a nice little what's it called, like Shogun
Oh,
Studios
that's
or something.
racist.
Yeah, is that illegal?
No. They're Japan, they're basically Chinese. It's only half racist.
Wow.
I think what I said was probably more racist than anything in the game. But that's where you get the Aragondre reference, Toad.
Let me in.
Let me in.
Classic. Han likes that.
He's outside the fence and he's chilling by the window.
I'm sure Hudson gave that a like when he saw that on Reddit. He gave it an upvote.
Oh yeah.
Right, Han?
Oh, I hate Paper Mario.
Screw you.
Yeah, but you
Alright.
follow r/gaming, don't you?
No.
Oh.
Alright. So
How about
after that-
r/paladins?
No.
So you
Okay.
like it when I send memes then?
Okay. Are we good? Are we good now? Are we good?
Okay, we're good.
We're good?
Jeez.
Han,
Good?
what are you doing, dude? This is gonna
Yikes.
be.
I'm gonna have to go.
Ay.
I
Wait,
was ready to...
you're gonna go?
No, well, I have work today at some point, so we have to finish this. Well, I got like 15 minutes here left, 20. So let's get this done. All right,
Okay.
third world. Third world is like a nighttime desert world, and this world is way too big and way too repetitive. You ride in a giant shoe. It's like a car, and you ride around in it. But this world is super boring because all you do is you have to find 4 big towers basically, and activate them. And there's nothing to it. It's just really boring. And then after that, you get to go through an alright dungeon, but that's about it. That world's probably one of the worst.
But was this in the first 60%?
Yeah. It's
But you
still
said this was
fun.
one of the best. You said this was the best
Yeah,
Paper Mario
I-
game.
No, I said I was still having fun with it. Like it's still.
You said it
I
might have
felt
been the
like-
best.
I said I felt like it was like the best Paper Mario game in the series. But it doesn't mean it actually was. I just felt like it was at this point.
Oh.
It was still fun. It's just I thought this area wasn't very great. There was still good dialogue and like interactions, but it's whatever.
Han, what do you
After
think about
that-
that, Han? What do you think about that? 60. Oh.
Oh,
Who did this?
I think that's probably Rocket Arena.
Yeah, Rocket Arena. Let's talk about Rocket Arena.
All right.
No.
After that, you get the ocean world. This world's actually pretty good. You're basically trying to find heaven, and you're going around to different islands and like trying to find clues in order to find the sunken city. And then you do a bunch of puzzles there, and then you get to go up to heaven and fight a stapler. I wish I was kidding. Actually, no, it's not a stapler. You fight a piece of tape.
Oh,
A
they have
piece
Rocket
of
Arena for free this
Well, you fight a
weekend.
tape. You fight a tape roller, basically, and it's got
Rocket
a
League, you
freaking.
mean, hon?
It's got a
Rocket
gangster
Arena?
accent.
Rocket Arena's free?
Yeah, it's having a free weekend.
Oh.
Oh. Good
Ethan,
plan.
we gotta hold on. Are you gonna download Rocket League when it's free?
I don't think I will. Sounds like a bad plan.
But you were going to download it when I
I was
told you.
memeing you.
Well, I'm blocking you.
Fair.
No balls.
Exactly. Alright.
What?
And then the
But we
fifth
need to
world.
get the game on.
The fifth world
Okay.
is a is just heaven, but
And
it's a
hell.
spa. No, there's no hell, sadly. But it's a spa. It's a spa resort with a jungle section attached to it. Like there's like a jungle over here. And
What?
this is like the best and worst world because at one point you go into the castle, like Bowser's castle, which is like freaking crashed right here into the island.
Okay.
And that area is good, but the jungle is terrible. The jungle is like one of the worst areas in the game because it's full of instant game overs that are not fun.
One of
Like,
those
here's the thing.
bug plants.
Mario, no, it's because there's a giant chain chomp out there. So Mario, despite being paper, has a really weird like hitbox. Like it feels like his hitbox is shaped kind of like this when you're moving,
Hi, what do you think about that?
which makes it really easy to get stuck on things. So when you're getting chased in a chase that like you need to play perfectly, and then you clip on like a little piece of geometry that you can't get past, and then you game over and have to do another like the past 5 minutes again. That's not fun.
Hi, what do you think about that hitbox?
Think it's normal hitbox right there.
Not for the platforming they expect you to do.
What do you mean?
Like, there's a lot of like points where you have to play perfectly if you don't want to die instantly.
I thought people
Like, I
didn't
don't-
like. Well, they didn't like Color Splash because it was too easy, right?
I don't know why they did it in the color special. I just enjoyed having brutal game overs. There's a part after you beat the final boss. After you beat the final boss in Color Splash, I think there's 3 separate points where you can get an instant game over, and you'd have to fight the whole boss again because there's no save point. If you wait too long in like the fight room, you get crushed. If you take too long to get out of the castle, you get crushed. And if you take too long to get on the car, you just die. And that's
Why?
because they felt like it was funny. It's hard to have happen. Like you have to try usually to have those deaths happen. But in this game, there's a point where there's 3 paths. There's 3 paths, and each character's like, "Follow me. We'll go this way." 2 of these 3 lead to instant game overs. And you can't guarantee. And remember, there's an achievement for never getting a game over in this game. But 2 of these 3 paths will lead you to a game over.
Randomly?
I don't know if it's randomly. It might be.
Wow, that sucks.
Which is
Hudson, I'll
great.
kill you, bro.
But the worst part is then you have to watch the whole cutscene again. every
Han, what
time
was
you
that,
die.
Han? Han, what was that, bro?
And I remember I saw this part on a stream, and then I remember he goes the right way, but then the chain chomp chases you down that path, and he got clipped on a little piece of geometry for about like half a second, and he game overed. It caught him instantly. Like there's no room for error. And this happens again, like at the end of the game when you're like, there's like this big chase, and I remember I kept getting like clipped on this piece of geometry, and it meant that like I wouldn't have enough time to get to the end of the area. And this whole chase takes like 5 minutes to complete, so every time you die, you'd have to do the whole thing over again.
Hudson, can you break that down for us?
Yeah.
Alright, Han, thanks for the input.
All right, thanks for your input, Evan.
No problem. Always happy to help, guys. I'm really happy.
Good for you. All right.
Listen here, punk, I know you voted liberal. I know you did.
And then
Someone end you, bro.
And then the last world is just the castle, like Peach's castle, that's been like reformed.
Dang.
And that's it. All the way. Are you good, Quinn?
I'm coming for you, bro. In Paladins, that is.
Oh, jeepers. Alright.
Rocket Arena Hunt. Wanna play some?
Yeah.
Oh wait, we gotta get through this.
Yeah, we're just about done. I think we can talk about the ending. Yeah, that's about it.
What?
More or less. I mean, clearly this conversation's not gonna go anywhere, so I'm not gonna try and keep it going.
What do you mean? Which one?
This.
It's got? Well, it's kept going for a little bit. Here.
Yeah, not to the benefit of anyone. I'm sure this past half hour has been filled with about like 5 minutes of actual game conversation.
Damn.
Yeah, the final dungeon is stupid because all the enemies in there are stupid easy, but if you fall into the ground, you take 100 damage. Which I don't know why. Why would you make the stupid ground thing make you take 100 damage if you fall off the edge? Because you can just instantly heal yourself back up with a mushroom, so it's not like it affects you. But it means you have to keep pausing the game in order to like heal yourself up, which doesn't help anything. Other than that, the castle's all right. Not hard. It's pretty good. It's got a good music track at least. That's the good thing. And then you fight the final boss, which is the worst final boss in any Paper Mario game. The final boss.
What's the final boss?
Well, okay, you fight Ollie, and that's like the king dude or whatever, the edgy king dude.
He's the Origami King.
Yeah, he's the Origami King. You want to know his reasoning for why he's doing this? Why he's committing toad genocide, basically?
Why is that?
Because he got scribbled on.
Wow.
That's it. Like
that's not good.
His creator wrote something on him, and it sent him into pure genocidal rage. And that's it. That's his whole backstory, basically.
Oh.
And then, okay, so his boss fight is 3 phases, basically. The first phase is basically a boss rush of the 4 elemental bosses, because he keeps turning into them, and you have to, like, counter them. Except he has such a small health bar. You done? Except he has such a small health bar, he was only able to get through 2 of his 4 phases before he was dead. Like, it was pathetically easy for a final boss part. Then after that, it's basically just a button mashing contest for about 5 minutes. Because Bowser has to fight him like man on man, and you need to help him by just smashing the B button over and over again. I can't imagine doing that part with motion controls, because by default, all the actions that you do on in that situation are motion control. So you would need to be swinging your controller crazily for 5 minutes straight, basically. Which sounds fun.
Yeah.
And then after that, you just solve a puzzle, and that's the final boss. Like, it's got to be one of the worst final bosses I've ever done, because only 1/3 of it is actual combat. It makes me wonder why they even bothered, because the game has some great bosses, except the final boss, which is the worst boss in the game. Like, I would have much rather just fought freaking Stapler again over the main final villain.
Nice.
Alright, and then he's dying, and it's revealed that the message that's written on him is like some message saying you're gonna do great things in the world, and then he dies. Yeah. It's extremely obvious the moment you get into the area and he mentions it. It's like, yeah, it's gonna be some like you're gonna do great things in the world message on his stomach, and he's gonna die.
Wait, why didn't he like it?
Well, he didn't know it was written. He thought he had just been scribbled on, and that's why he got so mad. He didn't actually bother to look. Like, originally, I thought it was gonna be that like his like emo haircut was hiding what the message was, so he couldn't actually see it himself. And that was gonna think, no, it's just written on his chest.
He's just illiterate?
Basically, he's just illiterate.
What?
Yeah, that's the whole problem. Okay, here's the thing. He's stupid, but his sister's even stupider. Okay? So, what happened was, when that happens, he gets mad, right? And he leaves. And then he basically builds his sister himself. Because, like, originally his creator was going to make her, but then he makes her instead. And then, they're having their big emotional reunion. And what he was originally doing was he was attempting to basically get a free wish out of making 1,000 paper cranes or whatever. And then she makes the last one, so she gets the wish. And her wish is, I wish all of the origami that my brother made would disappear. So she just kills herself. And
Oh,
yeah,
hell
and then she's
yeah.
dead. She's not very smart. Like, in the previous 3 games, your main companion always sacrifices themselves because they can't keep them alive because that doesn't work because they're not allowed to.
Why not?
Because they don't want new characters in the Mario series.
Oh yeah, you gotta go to the interview.
Yeah, we'll get on that in 2 seconds. But yeah, so then she just offs herself and everything's fine after that. And that's it, the end.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why?
because it goes
yeah.
so fast. Here's the thing. Up to this point, the game drags so often. Like, chapters that could have been 3 hours are like 6 hours long. And then this whole encounter thing is about 30 minutes. Learning his backstory, fighting the boss, then this scene is 30 minutes combined probably. And it's so rushed and you don't care and then it just ends. And
Classic.
after that, yeah. So and that's the plot.
Finally
And
think of that.
game over.
It's whack.
Fuck, yeah.
That's how you describe it.
Fair enough. Alright, anyway, on to the interview, I guess. We can talk about some reasons that things have been happening. So, in the interview, I think that one of the first things they generally said was they don't care. They're not going to make original or, like, games in the classic style.
Why?
They basically flat because they're like, they want to challenge themselves and make something new with Paper Mario,
Okay.
but
Oh.
every single time
What?
they've tried that, they have failed utterly.
Why? Why would they want it? Why?
Apparently they just wanted to do something new with it. It's not even inherently bad that they want to try something new with it, because if they were just still making the same game every single time, people would be bored with it at this point.
Can't
But
they make a like? Can't they do other things with it? They barely did
Yeah.
anything with it.
the thing is, here's what they should have done. If they had made this game a pure action platformer with no RPG elements, it would have been better. But they, for some reason, keep grasping at the idea they need to make it an RPG, even though they don't want to make an RPG. So then they have these weird half RPG mechanics, and they just bog down the game with tedium. Another thing is, for some reason,
That's when I'll
For
kill you,
some-
bro.
yeah, and you're walking on thin ice. For some reason right now, I don't know if this is a limitation placed on them by their own team or by Nintendo. They're not allowed to make unique characters in Paper Mario anymore.
That's probably Nintendo.
Honestly,
Why though?
it could be either. I don't know. They've said that they're not allowed to make unique characters that build upon Paper Mario. The reason they're allowed to make like characters like the Origami characters is because they don't impact the Mario universe. And they
The
come
Mario
along.
universe really matters that much.
Apparently, no, they've been doing that for a while. The only reason that Dream Team exists the way it does is because they basically said we're not restarting the game for you guys. And it turns out everyone likes to suck Nintendo's dick so much that they won't ever tell them that what they're doing is a bad idea. So they're just gonna keep making terrible Mario games. Like, here's the thing. Freaking Odyssey had unique character designs. So I don't know why they can't do that in the RPGs, the place where you think they would use unique designs of characters.
Well, that's like not the Mario universe though.
But don't they do new characters?
They make like 1 or 2 just to be your partner in the game.
How is that not?
Here's the thing. Well, it's because they're not building on the Mario universe. Because your partner in Sticker Star is literally a sticker. your partner in Color Splash is literally a paint can, and your partner in Origami King is an origami. They're not characters in the. You'll never see Olivia with the Origami Princess in another Mario game. But like
Okay.
something like freaking the partners in the first two games that they could exist in a Mario game.
Is this for their, you know, when they start their cinematic universe, they want the story
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
to
But
be the canon to be
yeah.
controlled.
Yeah, I guess the only reason they were able to even get partners in the new Paper Mario game is because they just made them generic characters, and that's it. It's
Yeah, that's how they can rename the Bomb guy to Bobby.
Yeah, like his name isn't Bobby. Like the only reason he's called Bobby is because Olivia calls him Bobby, because he keeps mistaking his name, and that's it.
Oh,
So basically, what you're trying to tell me here is, Nintendo is the worst.
Yeah, close enough. They've gotten pretty.
Han,
They've gotten pretty
you second that,
lazy
right,
recently.
Han?
yeah.
Wow, what a conclusion.
Like especially recently, like first party Nintendo games, like not a lot even has come out in the past few years. It feels like
What?
we got Animal Crossing, sure.
More than Xbox.
Luigi's Mansion.
Oh my. Han,
My goodness,
Xbox.
I
Han,
mean, Luigi's
Xbox.
Mansion's a second party game. What else has come out recently? Like Nintendo had their big blowout with like Odyssey and oops, sorry, just looking at that. They had like Odyssey and Breath of the Wild, Platoon. Actually, that might even be second party. And then they just kind of stop after a while. They seem to like doing that a lot.
Yeah, Han, right?
Well, it also has Platoon in the Blowout too.
Those came out at like the beginning of a Switch's life, though.
Yeah, Splatoon came out in 2017. Before
My only
We're-
question is,
We're talking about this year and like last year,
But why?
like first party Nintendo games.
yeah, Han, where's their Halo
Like
Infinite?
they seem to like they just sort of back off of their own console after a while. Really weird.
I guess they don't have enough studios to keep pumping out games.
All their workers keep committing suicide.
Apparently. Jeez. But yeah, I don't know.
It's because they can't get a THQ to make them a game anymore.
No.
They barely made any games before though. There's only like 5 Marios.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they're able to remake them all.
THQ.
There's
They made the SpongeBob game.
and look at that. It's garbage.
Wait, they made the Blob?
Yeah.
Han, they're actually like a high quality studio. Artsy.
Yeah, they made the Blob.
The Blob was an art piece. That's Ethan. The Blob, bro.
The Blob. Alright. Well,
Why was that? Why did we have that?
I don't know.
Such
I
a
remember always
weird
seeing it.
game.
I didn't even know what it was, but I'd always see it like somewhere in your house. And I'd be like,
I feel like it had a big ad campaign
I think it did.
on YTV.
That's probably exactly why.
So it was huge in my head. So
the trailer runs at like 30 frames.
what?
The trailer runs at low frames.
The
It's
Blob?
only- The Blob. They even have the Blob too.
What was the big thing with the Blob? What were you doing?
You're coloring stuff.
You had to like cover the city?
Yeah, in color.
It was pretty epic. So ever since Reggie left, it's been downhill is basically what you're trying to get at?
Exactly. Bring back Reggie.
Bring back 1,000-Year Door.
Yeah. Just remake
And
it.
Ethan made fun of people who said that at the beginning.
They did?
Yeah.
We did. Wow.
Of course.
Ban him from the podcast.
Well, it's because he doesn't like how they always comment, wasn't 1,000-Year Door.
Oh, it's 1,000
Unsubscribe.
years old. Sorry.
What?
It's called 1,000-Year Fold. I think, is it?
That's bull, dude. It's definitely a door.
Definitely a door.
He definitely walks through 1,000 doors in the game. Not folds.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, it's just in 1,000. That doesn't. 1,000-year door.
Well, fine. It's a 1,000-year door. Okay, fine.
He goes through a door that's 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You gotta find the magic crystal star so you can open the door and fight.
What's
the
Reggie's
shadow
opinion?
demon. He's currently burning down a village. He'll be with you shortly.
Hun, what do you think of Reggie, Hun? An icon?
He's old.
Reggie Philoman.
Look, they announced Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door remastered.
Oh, sick. Ignore what channel it's on. Oh, sick. I gotta go check this out.
Why?
I don't know. It's not Nintendo.
Is this like an Arlo ripoff?
I don't know. I'll find
What
out
is this dude?
I haven't even loaded it. Oh boy. My computer's suffering. Is it
Alright.
a Rickroll? I'm sure it's a Rickroll.
Oh.
Is it?
Oh, who's excited for Metroid Prime 4?
It's almost been 2 hours, dude.
Good.
Is it a meme or is it just someone making a trailer?
It's real.
Yeah?
Come on, E Major.
Those sure don't look like Nintendo Switch controls during the action time commands.
Oh, that's a bug.
I'm pretty sure this is someone running the game in Dolphin at a high quality resolution.
Oh, Ethan. You're calling
It's a
Hun
bug.
out? You're calling Hun
Yeah.
out
It
for
was a
spreading
bug.
fake news?
Yeah.
It was a bug. Nintendo made it play on PC.
Alright then.
Alright, so... Absolutely incredible.
Absolutely incredible.
Is this over?
Is it?
I don't know. I feel like it is. It's been 2 hours. Gee.
Well, but we started.
It really has been 2 hours basically for this whole thing.
Ethan hates Paper Mario, confirmed.
We said 10, bro.
10? 10 out of 10?
I didn't even think he was showing up at 10. That was a surprise to everyone.
Alright, so this will be... I'll get this later
You
today.
said Fall Guys.
Yeah. Should I even bother sending you my audio? Because you're gonna have to use the OBS now.
Yeah,
Thanks,
because Hudson just joins
Stop
like halfway
showing up-
through.
Stop showing up halfway through everything on.
No, dude, I recorded my audio when I joined.
Did you?
Fake. Get pranked.
Hun, we should really... I don't like your commitment.
Maybe we should stop doing it in the group chat.
Yeah. We would have been done the map review by now.
This thing would have been an hour and 20 minutes instead of 2 hours.
Hun, how does that make you feel?
Sad.
Yeah, because you don't know, you have the audacity to join here.
Hutton is good at making things that should only take 10 minutes, take 25.
Yeah, because he comes in here and goes, what? And he just sits
What?
in here. You're like, well, what is this?
Yeah.
I came to listen and put my input.
Yeah, you definitely did.
Halfway through. And now we gotta use OBS. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not mad. It's just the levels are gonna be weird.
That's
Definitely
fine.
not mad that you ruined episode 3.
Episode 3?
I guess I can just end my recording then.
Wait, is Ethan? No, you gotta do something.
What?
You know, wrap it
My
up.
understanding, we are in 3 wars.
I'm
3?
gonna give the game a 6 out of 10.
Well, that's a pretty low score. Is that an IGN rating?
Sure.
What?
You know what?
Oh, that's like a
One
0 out of
thing
10 real
one plus
reviews.
I'll give, the music is bopping, dude. The music is always bopping.
So the 6 points is for the music.
6 out of 10 plus music bop.
Yeah, 6 out of 10 plus music bop. It's good. That's why it gets its 6. If the combat was good, it would probably raise it up to like a 7.5. And if the ending was good, it'd probably get an 8.
8.
I could give that game an 8 if its ending was better and its combat wasn't bad.
Damn, that's a pretty big jump.
I'll say Color Splash is a 6.5.
But you haven't even played that game.
What?
Yeah, I
What?
can still tell from what I like from it. It's better.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Okay, we need Ethan to do a long play on the Color Splash
Alright.
right now.
Hon, you gonna join halfway through?
And honestly, and Sticker Star gets what is Sticker Star yet?
Look out for the Half-Life Alex long
I have
play.
Sticker Star.
And Sticker Star is probably also a 6, honestly.
What?
Long play Sticker Star.
Here's the thing: Sticker Star is the worst game probably in terms of Paper Mario, but it's the one out of these three I'd replay before any of these because it's a fast game. Sticker Star is fast, and once you know what you're doing, it's not hard to beat. Well, these two, even if you know what you're doing, you're gonna play the game for like 10 to 15 hours still, and a lot of it's gonna be a slog. This game's quick, which is good.
What do you give Super Paper Mario?
I haven't played that one. I don't know enough about that one to give it a review.
What do you give Paper Mario Thousand Year Door?
That gets like probably an 8.5.
Oh, an 8.5. Wow, that's surprising.
There's like one or two areas that aren't very fun. That's about it.
So
you ever wonder if...
Yeah, here's the thing. 8.5. There's two areas I can think of that aren't fun, and the final boss is way too much of a difficulty spike for the game, and you have to watch a 10-minute cutscene before the fight each time.
Is it 10 minutes? Did you time it?
It's not actually 10 minutes, but it's long. It's too long.
Wow.
Okay,
It's not
but
skippable.
Ethan, would you describe that interview as disturbing?
Hmm?
Was that interview disturbing?
Disturbing? No.
Arlo said it was disturbing.
Yeah,
What-
he needs to get
Which
clicks.
interview?
The one about like they're not allowed to make unique characters and they don't care.
He said, let's talk about the disturbing Origami King interview. So he said, so it's not disturbing? Hon, would you say it's disturbing?
Are you gonna want this image
I never
for
watched
the
it.
thumbnail, by the way? Should I snip it?
Oh, yeah. Are we still going?
I don't know, are we?
Yeah, we are. Cause Han, wait, Han, what was your reaction to it being disturbing?
I never watched it.
Oh, but do you think that's a disturbing thing to say?
Yeah, it's pretty weird, not gonna lie.
It is strange to like limit an RPG series that much.
Han, do you like Arlo?
Not so much.
Wait, is this a good image for the... This isn't a good image. Nobody's gonna click this.
Bro, you telling me you wouldn't click Arlo facing off against the demigod? Freaking Mario.
Is this the end of Paper Mario?
Just write that in the corner in block font. Is this the end of Paper Mario?
Yeah.
Alright, we have to... Wait, Ethan.
They're gonna shut down the interview. No, they're gonna shut down the studio to Paper Mario.
That's good. Do it, cowards.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Enough people are trying to make their own Paper Mario at this point. Honestly, it's kind of funny as you watch like indie developers are just trying to make the games that Nintendo aren't making anymore. Like, cause I've seen like 3 or 4 games that are like trying to take Paper Mario and like make it how people want it. And same with like Pokemon.
Yeah,
They're
but
not
people
succeeding.
Nintendo shuts them down.
They're
Oh,
not
they-
succeeding.
I don't know. They shut down like some
They're getting
Pokemon.
enough popularity for just being an indie game. They're not expecting to change the revolutionize the system.
Landscape of gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nintendo shuts down some fan-made games.
Well, yeah, but that's fan-made games, and that's Nintendo. If that shocks you, you clearly don't know Nintendo.
Well, but
That
Remember when-
shocks me.
it's just, it adds to the pile of Japanese.
Remember when they used to copyright strike like every single video that used even an image from their games?
I
Unless
like
you
that.
were- Unless you were partnered with them, and then they took like half of the funds you made off the video.
That was good.
That was great. People loved that.
Well, they still played their games. They got sucked.
Yeah, that's because people like the games.
They went, here's what they're doing, Nintendo.
Yeah, they're just sucking.
That's just an
People don't
epic
care.
win. Because all people do is go, no, I can't make a video, no. Nintendo goes, oh, buy my games. Oh, buy my
Okay.
games.
That's kind of the thing is I don't know what's up with Nintendo fans, but they seem to both care and not care at the same time. Because I mean, let's be honest, like freaking Pokemon is like probably one of the best selling games in the series now, isn't it? Sword and Shield, like it's one of the best sellers, and yet people
Probably.
were outraged the entire time that game was in development. Like,
I
and
can't
it's
believe
not
they
a
still
good.
do the 2-copy thing.
I know it's not a good game. I've played
Have
at
you
least
played it?
half. I played half of it, and I just couldn't go.
You
any
played
further.
half of it, so you never played the full game.
Bro, I knew enough to know I wasn't gonna enjoy playing the rest of it. It's so tediously boring. I don't care about any of the characters. The combat doesn't intrigue me. The world doesn't intrigue me. I hate all the characters that keep following me around.
Oh, that's kind of weak.
Weak.
I mean, you can't fully review it.
When was the last time you beat a game, Quinn?
Recover,
wasn't for it.
regenerate. Reimburse.
Jeepers.
Yo, when are you gonna do a long play of Half-Life Alyx,
Ethan,
guys?
you wanna know the last time I beat a game?
It's only the last time you beat a game. Jeepers, Quinn.
Did I count as I beat Forager?
I just said Forger doesn't count.
Oh, Factorio.
Jeepers. When
That was
was
2 years ago.
Well, what game am I supposed to play, guys?
I don't know, a game.
Yo, let me find the exact date that Quinn beat Factorio.
You can't, bro.
Well, it would have been when you
Don't go to
watched
my
Rocket.
achievements, bro.
Actually,
Okay.
no, you didn't get that achievement. I got that achievement too, and I never launched a rocket. I think at least I had that achievement. So
Like,
just
but
joined a
I
random
think I
server.
actually did get it when.
Okay.
You might have just joined my world.
No, it was because we joined a random server, and I
Oh.
immediately got like 6 achievements.
Yeah.
What about, does PVZ count?
PVZ. Did you even beat PVZ?
I think so. No.
No, I mean, I don't think you did. I remember we that one time in Japan we also played Plants vs Zombies too.
I beat chess.
Good for you.
Alright, so basically, there's just no good games.
You don't like games, I'm pretty sure.
What do you mean? I play so many Factorial. But what about all the games I beat? Hun. How many games have I beat total, though?
You
Average.
beat Splunky.
Yeah, the first... Okay, I beat Spelunky. Maybe that's the last one I beat.
Are we done the stream?
No, we gotta hash this out.
We don't need this then. Get rid of that.
Whoa.
Get rid of that. Close this off.
We beat Risk of Rain, too.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. We went.
I've just been committing myself to watching all the Looney Tunes. So I can join the wiki.
Hmm. You can make a use out of this.
Alright, guys. Anyways, I just want to bring this up again. But I'm really disappointed we didn't do letterboxing. I thought it was a really good idea. I just can't believe you guys didn't want to do it.
You could lead the charge if you wanted. Figure
On
out
what?
what we're gonna just figure out what we're gonna watch, get us together, and then we just do it.
Well, you guys don't want to do it. So
Bro.
I'm just
I don't see
just
you
airing my
ever-
complaint
I don't
here.
see you ever putting any initiative in actually doing that? You'll say we should do letterboxing.
Yeah,
Well,
but
what are we
I
gonna
made the
watch?
thumbnail.
Cool. Figure some stuff out then if you want to make a.
I watched Rocco.
Rocco's Modern Night. Rocco's
Ethan,
Modern Night.
I'm just really
Yeah.
disappointed Hun doesn't want to do it.
Do what?
Letterboxing.
No, I want to play Half-Life Alyx long play.
That's what I'm talking about. You don't want to do letterboxing.
Yeah.
You can do both, right?
What's letterboxing?
It's an idea. It's a concept.
Okay, if you do that, then you have to do the Half-Life Alyx long play.
Bro, you don't need us to do
Hein,
that.
Hein, let's do Hein right now. Let's do the playing VR until I throw up.
Oh, sick.
You just have to go do some things that would throw you up in VR, right? Make you throw up in VR, and then you just cut to a fake throw up scene. And then we can watch the Penguin Z0 views come rolling in. Because those are the people that like that type of stuff. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Critical.
Hey, what's up, guys? Critical here.
No one even likes Critical anymore.
Damn! Hudson, did you hear that? Why are we still going?
Are we? I figured we were done.
Wait, are you still going?
Oh.
Are you still going?
Who, me?
Oh, wait, it doesn't matter. I don't need yours.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but yeah, no, I can stop it. All the
Well, we should probably stop it, right, Hun?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Hun, let's do Mario Kart. Garfield Kart 2.
You guys want to play some Rocket Arena?
Alright, end it.
Right now.
End it.